where would she be? That's what I wonder. Ugh. I look through the house, bearing the dizziness. I look around where someone could be, all the guest rooms, but I cannot find Saber. Maybe in the shed. That's weird. She's in that outfit, so you'd think it'd be easy to find her. There's no sign of the brave, armor-clad Saber anywhere around the house. Tosaka said servants can become spirits, but I can't do that. No, first of all. They say I'm a master, but just how am I a master? I don't understand who she is, or how she exists. This is like a new soldier being given a tank. That's right, even if you give a guy that has only used old guns a brand new weapon, he won't know how to use it. I complain. Well, the lucky thing is, this tank has an autopilot function. Even if the driver is terrible, the tank will fight on its own. Angry at my thoughts, I hit my head against the wall, causing concussions. How rotten of me. Baka. That was such an impolite complaint. I apologized to the blonde-haired girl in my head. Now, I feel like I have to find her and confirm her safety. She's not here either. I searched through the house. It's a big house, but I didn't play hide-and-seek here with Fujine as a kid for nothing. I know the efficient way to search this place. If I haven't found her after searching this much, then the yard, the shed, or... There are several possibilities, but I don't even consider the possibility that she's not here anymore. She said she would protect me, so I don't think she would leave this place. Maybe. It suddenly hits me. Not the house, the yard, nor the shed where we first met. Come to think of it, there is another large building in this place. She must be there. I hurry. I head to the dojo, separated from the main building. I am a bit tense. If she's not here, I will have to admit that she is gone. That makes me realize the inconsistencies. Even though I know nothing about her, I want her to stay. Shiro, you dog. A wooden-floored room with nothing unnecessary. A dojo built only to train oneself in. In this silent place, in the faint sunlight. Hey, there's Saber. She is sitting there naturally. A space filled with tranquility. The sunlight shining in is white, and it makes her and the dojo into one. I can see nothing amiss in her dignified posture. Just by sitting there, she stiffens the air in the dojo. But there's nothing cold about it. It's because her figure is so pure, it makes me forget even about the cold winter air. Even the sound of my breath is a nuisance. The girl, sitting Japanese style in the corner of the dojo, is definitely the girl from last night. The girl who appeared before I was killed by Lancer, and the girl that mercilessly slashed him with her sword. Her golden hair that was reflecting the blue moonlight is now one with the warm sunlight. That really makes me remember. This is exactly what I felt when I first saw her. The girl clad in armor, slashing her sword to silently overwhelm her opponent. I wasn't surprised by how out of world that scene was. It doesn't matter what she's wearing, it probably wouldn't change if she was covered in mud. The girl that moved me deeply is still in front of me. That is why I forgot to even breathe and continued to stare at her. Forgetting about masters, the Holy Grail War, and everything. In this instant, I have completely accepted Saber. All she is. I do not know how long it was. Saber opens her eyes as if awakening from sleep. Oh. My disappointed voice echoes loudly through the dojo. Saber stands up, perhaps noticing the sound. I walk towards her, still not knowing what to say. You are awake, Shiro. A calm voice. Her voice echoing through the door. The door? I don't think it's echoing through the door. No, through the dojo. As if permeating it. It is surprisingly suited to this place. Yeah, I just got up. I answer with a dull head. Shiro, you seem pale. Are you feeling ill? Ill? The golden-haired girl approaches me. No. I'm feeling good, really good. I quickly step back to get away from Saber. Looking away from Saber, who is tilting her head questionably, I calm down my pounding heart. Calm down? What am I so tense about? I take a deep breath, but it doesn't seem to die down quickly. In fact, I don't think it ever will. Geez, why has she changed? I complain without meaning to. Saber's clothes have changed dramatically since yesterday. She's wearing normal clothes, completely unlike her armor. It's rather unexpected as I'm troubled by it. She is terribly beautiful. That is good writing right there. I thought I figured that out yesterday, but it really hits me now. Perhaps her armor looks so surreal that I didn't notice yesterday. But if she dresses like a girl, as a healthy guy, I'm troubled. Damn, Shiro. Shiro is a connoisseur of the ladies. Shiro. I tense up the moment our eyes meet. But I didn't look for her so as to not talk to her. I'm troubled, but I can't stay quiet forever. It's Saber, right? This will be the first time we sit down and talk, but I made up my mind and to talk to her. And then... Shiro, before that, there is something I would like to tell you about last night. She interrupts my words with a soulness that makes her earlier calmness seem like an illusion. Alright, what is it? It is about last night. You are my master. It is troubling if you take such an action. Battle is my work, so you must concentrate on your role. If you go and die and vain yourself, there is no way I can protect you. Saber says so clearly. That makes the tension I was feeling vanish. What do you mean? You would have been slashed if I didn't do that? Oh wait. You would have been slashed if I didn't do that, Saber! The thing about these visual novels is the more you stare at a screen, the more sometimes words blend together, especially if you have dyslexia like I do. So, it's difficult, but it's good practice, I'll say that. In that case, I would have just died. It was not something you should have been hurt for. I will repeat myself. Please do not take such an action again. There is no need for my master to protect me, and there is no reason for it either. She speaks plainly. She is speaking so practically that... What? Don't be stupid. You don't need a reason to save a girl. I reply unconsciously. Shiro, you dog! Maybe she was surprised at being yelled at. Well, yeah. But she pauses for a moment as if I've done something unexpected, and then she stares at me with indescribable dignity. I back up a bit, being stared at. Her look makes me realize that I've said something really out of place, and it embarrasses me. Anyway, I'm grateful that you brought me home. I'll thank you for that. You are welcome. It is natural for a servant to protect her master, but I am happy to be thanked. You are very polite. No, I'm not polite. More importantly, there's something I need to clarify right now. Something I should have asked right after I got home yesterday. If she really is my servant, and if she is really taking part in this war... Going back to our conversation, Saber. I'll ask formally, but can I call you Saber? Yes, since I have formed a contract with you as a servant, I am your sword. I will follow your orders, defeat your enemies, and protect you. Saber says so without the slightest hesitation. There's no room for me to question her about it. Become my sword, huh? To win this Holy Grail war? Is that not why you have summoned me? Is there like other reasons they can be summoned? And maybe she's like there's like a bunch of things going through her head, like, did he just summon me? just to, like, tell me what to do and be like a maid? Or, like, go out and do all of my errands? Or all of his errands? That would be funny. Wouldn't that be funny if there's just, like, an alternate fate universe where no one fights and all the servants are really confused? They're like, why are we not fighting for the Holy Grail? They're all like, well, we gave up on that. We figured, nah, there's no reason to fight for stuff. It's just such a drag. So, like, can you go pick up some stuff from the store real quick? That would be pretty funny. No, I summoned you because I can't say it was by pure accident. No, first of all, I didn't even summon her. She just appeared when I was in danger and saved me with her own decision. The result is the situation we're in. I became Saber's master, and I was dragged into this thing called the Holy Grail War. Not one bit of it was my intention. I'm just thinking about that alternate fate I've thought up in my head, and it's just so funny. I want it to happen. I need it to happen. I'm just an amateur magus that was dragged into this battle beyond my abilities. Oh, what of it? I've already convinced myself that I have to fight. I can't complain now. I shake my head lightly and stop whining. That's it. I said I will fight. So I cannot even talk about running away. This will be the last time I will talk or think about whining. But like, thinking about winning. No matter how the decision came, I have decided to fight. Shiro? Oh, it's nothing. But Saber, there's only a small chance of winning if you stay with me. I don't have the powers or the brains of Tosaka, so tomorrow might end up like today. Are you okay with that? Does that mean that you lack the will to fight? I have the will to fight. I have the will. I just don't have the chance of victory, so I'm asking you if you're alright serving such a master. This is a battle I have decided to take on, so I think it's wrong for someone to get hurt in my place, even though I'm weak, making Saber fight, and I can't stand letting a scene like that happen again. You are my master, Shiro. This fact will not change. The servant does not have the freedom to choose its master. That's true. That's why Saber is my servant right now. Then I should try my best to burden her too much. To not burden her too much. Alright, so you're content. Alright, so you're content I'm your master? Yes, but Shiro, I will not allow defeat for my master. If you have no chance of victory, I will make one for you. I will use every means possible to have you obtain the Holy Grail. To obtain the Holy Grail, huh? Tosaka said servants also have a wish they want granted. So Saber must be no exception. That is why she has no doubts. But that means... Hold on, Saber. You said any means possible, right? Does that mean you do not care what measures you take to win the war? For example, attacking people to gain power? I cannot finish. Saber is looking at me like I'm an enemy. Shiro, that is not a possibility. I can only do those things I will allow myself to do. I cannot betray my beliefs. It is against the knight's oath to hurt those who are unarmed. But I must obey if you order so. In that case, you will have to use one of your command spells to compensate for treading inside me. Moving on. I am overwhelmed by her angered voice. But still, I'm happy and relieved. Her lack of doubt gave her the image of a cold fighting machine, but I know now that she is not a cold-blooded killer. Yeah, I won't let you do such a thing. As you say, we have to do our best with what we can do. I'm really sorry I insulted you without realizing it. No, I jumped to a hasty conclusion without knowing your intentions. You are not at fault, so please raise your head. Huh? Oh, sorry, I apologize without realizing. I raise my head. I don't know what's funny, but Saber has a small smile on her face. Aww! Aww! Isn't that adorable? Isn't that cute, everybody? Well, I'm glad she's smiling, so I won't ask her about it. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I said we'll do whatever we can, right? As one measure, I've decided to cooperate with Tosaka for a while. Remember Archer's Master? Who you were with for a while yesterday? You mean Reen? I see that as certainly an intelligent choice. There will be many things you can learn from her, until you become a suitable master. Thank God. If Saber agrees, I can proudly cooperate with Tosaka. The only other thing I need to ask her right now is, which heroine is Saber? Is she alright? Where did she get those clothes? Oh, we're gonna romance Saber. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna ask her, hey Saber, how you doing? You doing good? I hope you're doing well, Saber. Oh yeah, Pop's collar. I'm worried about Saber's body after she was wounded so much. More importantly, Saber. Are you alright? The wound you took from Berserker was pretty bad. My body is just as it appears. The wound was certainly one that would have led to my defeat, but it was not fatal. I finished healing it about an after Berserker left. Huh. Then you're completely healed now. Of course, but I am not back up to my normal condition yet. Berserker's hit was a simple one, so it could be healed easily, but the wound made by Lancer's noble phantasm is different. The lance must bear a special curse, as the wound from him is not completely healed yet. Not completely healed, huh? It doesn't look that way, but Saber isn't one to talk about her pain. As long as I am fighting alongside Saber, I should pay attention and worry about her body. And then, I hear the sound of something heavy falling at the door. Huh? I turn around, wondering what it was. There. It's Tosaka. There is Tosaka with a big bag at her feet. Huh? My mind freezes. Tosaka, who supposedly went home, is at my dojo, and she's wearing normal clothes for some reason. And why does she have that big bag? Huh? What are you here for, Tosaka? I just went to go get my stuff from my house. It's natural, since I'll be living here from now on. Oh, it's now a harem. Live? You mean you living in my house? That's what cooperation means. What did you think our talk was about earlier, Shiro? I'm so surprised. I can't speak. I have to say something back, or something terrible is going to happen, but my head will not function. Where is my room? If you don't have one prepared, I'll choose one myself. Still, the unexpected invader mercilessly continues the discussion. Hold on, Isn't this bad morally? Look, Tosaka is the idol at my school. Just having her in my house will cause a panic, so having her live here would be crazy, and Fujine would kill me. Or maybe she's planning to drive me insane to reduce the number of masters? Oh, why don't you prepare a room for her as well? Your servant takes up space, unlike my archer, so you should give her a place to sleep. Well, if just one bed is no problem for you, then I wouldn't mind. Wait, that means sleeping in the same bed, right? Of course I won't. What are you saying? Well, I'm not saying anything. I wouldn't do such a thing. Saber is a girl. You're missing the point. But oh well. That's what Shiro says, Saber. He says he doesn't like to be in the same room with a girl. Oh. Not moving. Saber makes a difficult face. This is not good, Shiro. Servants are to protect their masters. The hours of sleep are the most crucial time for protecting you, so I cannot protect you unless I am in the same room. I'm in more trouble even if you say that. What are you thinking? Are you two really girls? Why? Why are you two looking silently at me like that? Servants are servants, so there's no need to treat them as humans, but I guess it's useless to tell Shiro that. My mouth, about to protest, stops. The weird feeling I had when talking with Tosaka in the living room returns. Man, I am stuttering so much. Actually, I figured out the cause of this feeling. Hold on, Tosaka. Since when did you start calling me by my name? Oh, am I? I wasn't really conscious of it, so it must have been a while ago. I feel like she's being a smartass. It was. I think you've been calling me that for a while. Qualling. God, I don't know why I'm stuttering so much. I see. I'll be careful if you don't like that, but don't you like it? Tosaka says so plainly, without realizing what I'm feeling. Jeez, it's just like you said, Issei. I think Tosaka-rin is a real devil. She does wear red. She has a cross on the chest part of her shirt. Fine, call me whatever you like. I don't care. Whichever you prefer is fine. Really? Then I'll do that. Rin, please do not end the conversation. We have not come up with a solution to the matter of the room for Shiro and I. Oh, of course. But it'll be hard to stay in the same room with Shiro acting like that. There's no point in treating a servant like a human. But why don't you give up since Shiro doesn't want it? Sorry, taking a sip of fine wine. That is incorrect. Shiro only said it would trouble him, and he did not say he did not want it. Well then, what do you say, Shiro? What's... Tosaka has that knowing face. Hold on. Why, after only a day, does she keep on calling me Shiro like I'm a cat she found? No, that's not the problem, but Saber's room is. Shiro, I will ask you once again. It is a servant's duty to guard you while you sleep. I believe you understand your position as a master. Even if you glare at me like that, I can't do it. No, I'll prepare a separate room for Saber. I'll try to prepare one as close to mine as possible, so please be happy with that. So scaring me won't work. As a man, I won't surrender to you on this, Saber. You should understand your situation better. Huh? This is why I'm trying to protect my master as a servant? No, I mean, about yourself. Jeez, if you don't understand, that's fine. If you say any more, I'll make you obey using my command spell. I breathe out hard. Intimidate Saber. It is troubling if you use your command spell for such a thing. Our future is doomed if you use one of the 3 rights to order me not to protect you. Yeah, I'm sure Shiro would be the first and last master to do that. Don't be stupid. I don't want to use it for this either. I understand. I will follow my master's plan. But what will you do when you are attacked by an enemy? Servants such as Assassin will close in without letting their presence become known. In such cases, will you be able to protect yourself until I arrive? Well, I can't claim I'll manage. I was able to against Lancer, but that luck won't repeat itself. That would be impossible. This house has a boundary field that alerts us if an enemy enters. We won't be able to avoid a raid, but we should be able to detect a surprise attack. In that case, you would be able to protect him before he was attacked. So you can just go ahead and stay in any room you like. Well, this situation has been diffused. Or maybe not. This is certainly true, but how about next to Shiro's room? You're fine if she's not in your room, right, Emiya-kun? She pronounces the Emiya-kun ostentatiously. I don't know what ostentatiously means. Ostentatiously? I don't know what that word means. I've learned a new word today. Tosaka, that's just sophistry. Sophistry! What? You know? Oh, my dyslexia is kicking in today. It's a sound argument because I'm making it for your sake. Well, which room should I choose? Do I have to choose? Tosaka walks to the house with her bag, as if telling us the conversation is over. She looks cheerful, like a student picking her room on a field trip. Astounding. Her actions are so selfish, we just see her off with blank amazement.